My name is Abinadi Smith. I'm 18 years old. Last summer in July, I went to Thailand with the Thailand July team. My main service site was Olympus Ranch Retirement Center. So I would go and just talk with them and ask them how they're doing. And we actually set up a senior ball for them. It was just fun to see them smiling and just to be able to go and dance with them, even though they kind of just stepped back and forth. I enjoyed the international service a lot, but I also I really liked the community service. At the beginning, I was kind of 80 hours is a lot of my time, and I was a 3-sport athlete at the time. And at the end, it was fun to see all the residents be happy. In Thailand, on the trip, I was heading down to the vocational place, and I saw this guy crawling on the street, but I could tell his hands and his arms and his legs, they were a little bit twisted and a little bit knobby. And when I first saw him, I don't know, I kind of got a weird feeling. And then I just remember thinking, why am I thinking that? He's just a person too. So I say hi to him. He doesn't say anything to me, but I just kept walking and I kept thinking it would be rough to, not be able to walk or not be able to grab stuff. But anyway, so I didn't really see him after that, but I heard from my team leader that she saw him and that later in the trip she actually started talking to him. By the closing ceremonies, we all heard that Cheng was going to come and that my team leader had invited him, but he didn't come. Me and two of my friends ran over to where his house was, and it was really dark in there, and we said, Cheng, are you there? And he starts coming out and kind of making his way out because it was hard for him and he was kind of crawling. So I pick him up and we start taking him, and the whole time he's just smiling just because he loves, I don't know, maybe he just was loving the attention and that we were just there with him. It just hit me this guy lives like this every day. People aren't carrying him like I was every day. He's crawling everywhere. And we finally got there. It was fun to see how just even being with us was making him so happy. He was kind of using his hands to cover up his knees. I don't know exactly why, but I think maybe he was a little embarrassed that his pants were ripped up. The thought just came to me that my pants are fine. So I took my pants off, and I had shorts underneath, but I took my pants off and I started putting the pants on him. I was touching his feet to put his legs through the holes. They would look knobby and just super painful. And so I grabbed my socks and I put my socks on him. I don't know, the whole time I was doing that, I just really felt it wasn't really that much that I was giving him. But I also felt maybe it'll help him a little bit. One of our translators came over and she started talking to him, and she said that his uncle was saying Cheng wants to go with you and he wants to thank you because no one has ever been so kind to him. Dedicating 2 weeks of service to other people and not really thinking about yourself, it just brings a different happiness in your life. One thing that I told my mom when I got home from Thailand is that I wanted to continue my humanitarian experience here by making sure everyone feels loved and just that they're cared about. And I know that Thailand has people in need of clothes or of food, but I also think that where I live in my community, people are in need of a friend or just some happiness in their life or new perspectives. I'm so thankful to be able to actually get out there and have the experience with Cheng, but also have the experiences with my team. I'm excited to keep going, and I still have a lot of years ahead of me. Yeah, I just get to keep showing people how this service has helped me and how the service I continue to do makes me happy and makes other people happy.